That's a good speculation right there, though. It's showtime, baby. It's showtime.
Check, 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 check. Welcome to the Porch Podcast. Welcome to the Porch Podcast. It's your boy, DJ E, Mr. Influential, and I'm rocking with my brother, man.
P original, baby. What's going on,
Yeah.
y'all? What up? What up?
Listen,
What up?
listen. We live. We run a little late tonight, but guess what? We
What's
here.
that, brother?
We
here.
here. We here. We here.
Yeah. For the record, I did say after 7, and somewhere in, the Midwest or a little bit further west, it's almost 7 or a little after 7.
It's a little after 7, like the group after
So
7.
depending on where you listening to this at, or watching this at,
Where you
we're
watching
right
this
on
at?
time.
We right on schedule, brother. Right on schedule.
Yeah.
That's how I go sometimes. You know what I
man.
mean?
So welcome to another episode, man. Like you said, of the Porch Podcast, man. And we just glad to have you here with us. Whoever can stop by, like we say each and every week, share the content. You know what I mean? Share this, share this, share this. This is live. You know what I mean? And thanks for working with us, man. Like you said, a little delayed, but here nonetheless. So
Right.
I mean, it's real easy for me to ask you, how was your day?
Busy, very, very, very busy. As your boy, as you know, your boy is always busy. That's why I be eating on the go and everything, man. I'm not trying. It's not a segment. It's not a joke of the show, man. It's just life. You know what I mean? I still got to hit my macros. I be going to the gym and all that. So y'all got to forgive me when I'm sitting here munching. It's not, it's not a sign of disrespect. It's a sign of respect in my stomach. Let's clap. Let's laugh at that. I don't even want to clap. Let's laugh at that. I mean, how was your day, brother?
Wasn't too bad, man. Wasn't too bad, bro. Like anything else, I woke up to a nice little honey-do list, Because, like I said, I was just saying a few seconds ago, we was kind of rapping. I think part of the speculation for anybody that doesn't know, I'm retired. Been retired for a little while now. But don't ever, in your mind, ever think, for those who are about to retire, those who are looking into it in the future, don't ever think that your life gets less busy. As a matter of fact, it actually, in my case, it works in the opposite. Because you're the one that's actually appears or is speculated to be available, it's always a speculation that you have this abundance of time. The same 24 hours that exist, whether you have a job or don't, they exist.
They
Same
exist.
responsibilities exist. The same things that that you make a priority or that you have to do. Like I say all the time, man, when it comes to grown people, I stopped a long time ago, not trying to beg them, but trying to ask them to do things, more than once.
Right.
Right? Because I say all the time, people going to find time and they're going to find money to do exactly what they want to do. So I've learned to be better at a lot of those things and not allow those things to, for lack of terms, upset me. Because there would be a time where like I said, get upset about it. But no speculations, you know what I mean? Like I said, got through my list very quickly. I'm just that type of person anyway. I'd rather be on the go than to chill anyway. So that's how my day went. You know what I mean? The rest of my week is already pre-lined up. And I'm ready to rock, man.
Blast deals?
You know what I mean? No blast. No blast. I'm
No, not for you. Not for you. I'm just saying, like, you got any deals?
I don't have any deals. No.
Okay.
So let's get into it, man. For those who are watching, this past weekend, man, this NFL, man, had a lot of things take place, man. A lot of different twists and turns.
I'm mad at football because everybody know.
Okay.
Die-hard Tampa Bay Buccaneers fan. Let's clap it up. We had a hell of a season. It's a lot of speculation out there if this is the GOAT's last game or not. And the truth of the matter is, like me and you was talking, how do you really know? See, when you
Yeah.
at a level like a Tom Brady, a Michael Jordan, Kobe Bryant, all these great athletes. Unless I announce it, how do I really know that this is it?
Right.
Their
Right.
commitment, their love, and everything for the game is so strong. Like Tom Brady told us he was done last year.
Right.
Then he came back. A lot of speculation and reports saying him and his wife split because he came back to football.
Mm-hmm.
I don't believe it was that. But if it was that, then their marriage wasn't worth too much anyway. Because it's supposed to be for better or worse, through sickness, through health, till death do us part. That I'm not saying it wasn't serious what it is, because I'm not in their relationship and I'm not really minding their business. I just don't believe it was that.
Right.
You know what I
Right.
mean?
Yeah, nah. I mean, I think a lot of what you're talking about, like, there's a lot of different rumors and thoughts, and a lot of speculation comes from opinion anyway, personal opinion. But it's different when you look at a person who has had a lot of success,
Mm-hmm.
because people who have had a lot of success, it's like people get to this certain point where they be like, all right, man, you can leave, man. Leave out on top, man. Don't allow yourself to be, mess up your career, or whatever you want to say, your legacy of what you got going on or whatever. And honestly speaking, if you've accomplished a lot of things, I mean, short of just doing something just silly, astronomically dumb, you ain't gonna mess up your legacy. Like, whether we talking about Tom Brady, like if Tom Brady left right now, that GOAT status is still gonna be on him.
It doesn't matter.
You know what I mean? It doesn't matter. You know what I mean? But a lot of times people speculate on what they would do if they were in that position, or what they think they would do, because they're not even in that, remotely in that spot. So I bring it up because a lot of different things took place. Even going into the week, there were some teams that we thought would win and steamroll, certain other teams. I mean, but it didn't happen. The Chargers did what they did, and they imploded, and Jacksonville came out on top on that situation. And you know, sports world sometimes, man, it's so funny how you can use it as an analogy, man. How you can compare it to other things
Mm-hmm.
in your regular life,
Absolutely.
right? Like in your regular life, like as a firm believer of you get out of something what you put into it. I think that when you, like we talked about last week, when you haven't put forth all the effort and everything that you needed to put into something to make it work. You
Right.
know,
Right.
just like I think when you've had enough. Just like
Mm-hmm.
I think that whether it's you know, like you said, in their marriage, they may have came to that collectively. Look, we had enough of not really being happy. We don't know what makes a person happy, unhappy. I mean, they had just won a Super Bowl not too long ago. How is football the culprit when it's time? When things is going sideways or south in that situation. Well, when you win the championships, your personal life is great. We don't know what's going on in the house.
Right.
So it's a lot of that stuff that's taking place, man. But I think as people, man, we're more interested in wanting something to be wrong.
Right.
Like, people will never admit to it, but it's a lot of people out there, man. They wish on your losses, man. They wish on your defeats, man.
Right.
There's a lot of people that you get to a certain point and they act like they had enough of your success. Like, how you had enough of my success?
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, if I, like you said, whether you talking about a Michael Jordan, LeBron James, any of these people, Floyd Mayweather, all of a sudden I go from being somebody you want to see break a certain record, like, break the record, but then after that you can lose. It's like, what? Like, what
My
are we
thing is
talking
this.
about?
My thing is this. What is actually considered on top in your last season? Just I understand it. I mean, I'm just gonna say
Hmm.
most likely is winning the championship.
Right. Right.
But anybody who wins a championship wants to win another one. I don't care what point it comes in their career.
Right. Right.
What the people that has the GOAT status labeled to them
Mm-hmm.
in our existence.
Right.
You got people. Three people gonna always stand out to me, and it's just in sports. Period. It's gonna be Tom Brady, Michael Jordan,
Mm-hmm.
and Kobe Bryant. Right? Them three will always stand out to me. Some people put LeBron in there, not, but Mike could have left off the championship. So did he spoil his goatness when he came back to beat Jordan on the Wizards?
Some people probably thought that though.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah,
That's
yeah,
what I'm saying.
yeah. I don't know.
But how do you take this desire that this human being has,
right,
because you feel like he should leave on top, and he
Right.
feel like I still got gas in the tank,
right,
all gas, no brakes.
right,
Kobe didn't leave on a championship.
right.
Peyton Manning did, but do they ever call him the GOAT of quarterbacks?
No.
You understand what I'm saying? So my
Yeah.
thing is, that's honestly what makes these people the GOATs. Because they stop when they want to stop, not when the world wants them to stop.
Well, yeah. I mean, yeah.
Seriously, like if you really sit back and think about it, like that means a whole lot. That's a whole lot. That's a whole thing. But the speculations, like me and you was talking about, is, and I think what it is it's like when you start off, if you're an athlete, right? Whether you playing, say you play, let's just go with high school. You're playing high school football, basketball, baseball, whatever it is. The next level is college. You know that's
Right.
next.
Right.
Then after that, if depending where you was at, if you was in the NBA and you LeBron James or Kobe Bryant, the next level was the NBA for you.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? But after they did those careers, you know, of course they have stellar lives. Like, you got to think about it. You know, LeBron and being a billionaire and all his business ventures. Kobe, you know, and with the stuff that anything and everything he was involved in. You know, his might have just been, I'm going to be Kobe Bryant and I'm going to coach Gigi. That was his daughter name, right?
Yep.
Yeah. So these are the choices that these people made, right? But it's going to always be speculation. Do they got anything left to come back with? Or are they going to do this? Or are they going to do... How many times we thought LeBron was going to retire? Seriously. But now he's right there.
Yeah.
Now he's right where he wants to be. Like, last I checked, he less than 200 away from Kareem, or something about 200 away from Kareem, of the
Yeah.
all-time NBA leading scorer.
Yeah. People, I'm telling you what it is, man.
I like that shrug.
Yeah, I'm telling you what it is, man.
Right.
You know, people after a while, you know, like you. I mean, you know, I done heard, you know, without sticking to the whole situation dealing with sports, but just like in life, man. You know, you sit around, man. You got people who like. I've never been the type of person who just don't like somebody for no reason. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not a team we mad person. I'm not. You know what I mean? My wife get mad at somebody, you know, unless they did something to her specifically that angers me. I ain't just mad because you mad, babe. She knows that about me. Nah, I'm not mad at them, babe. Or I almost agree with what they're saying. You
Well,
know, we got moments like that. I'm not team we mad. So I think people after a while, what winds up happening with people who are on top, or they start creating these speculations because of the fact that, you know, they tired of seeing people's success.
That's all it is. They just want to see somebody else win.
Yeah, and I get it, you know, and those who are winners are like, you know, they say you can't beat a champ until you beat the champ. So whatever it is.
Here's the thing, though. Let's use Tom Brady. What was this, his 21st or 22nd season?
I don't
Something like
know,
that,
bro.
21 or 22,
We're gonna go with your number, whatever you said it was.
right? He had 7 Super Bowls. So let's just think about it. He lost more than he actually won. He just happened to be the player that has the most.
Yeah.
It comes with it.
Yeah.
It comes with it, man.
I mean, yeah, like I said, can he leave whenever he wants to leave? Yeah.
Absolutely.
Just like he came in there.
And come back, you feel like coming back too.
I mean, that's up to him. I mean, like I said,
I'm saying this is the one thing I do believe, that Tampa Bay team is getting ready to get blew up. After this, because of this season, boom. If Brady signed, if that wasn't Brady's last game, I think it was his last game as a Buck. That's my opinion. If that was his last game. Number 2, just read a report. Hope it's not true. They thinking about firing Byron Leftwich. as the OC.
People don't really look, man. It's wins and losses, man.
Yep.
All that somebody need to be fired and all that, bro. Like I said, I don't know. Even with the speculation, the situation, I can speak on myself, man. My injury forced me into retirement.
Right.
And there's all kind of ain't no injury forcing Tom Brady into retirement. If he wants to retire, if he doesn't, people got mad when he didn't say what he was going to do when he left and all this, that, and the third. You earn the right to do all of those different things, man.
Right.
People going to come up with, I tell you all the time, speculations exist because of a person's inability to get what they want to know out of your life.
Absolutely.
So people come
Absolutely.
up with a story that makes sense to them. People
Like
come up with a feeling that makes sense to them.
perfect example. This picture right here. You would probably speculate that I was intoxicated in this picture.
Right,
And my brother was making sure that I got home safe.
right,
And your speculation could be a little bit correct.
right,
Just a little bit.
right,
However,
right. Mm-hmm.
I wasn't drunk at all. Let's clap it up for that.
Yeah,
I was just enjoying the moment.
that's a prime time. That's a prime time example of a speculation.
Yeah.
Now what you can gather from that photo is that we were having a good time.
We were having a good time. Let's clap it up.
We was
Let's
definitely having
clap
a
it
good time,
up for that.
right? And to me, that's what matters more than anything else. As long as these players that we talking about, and these people out here who've been having these, illustrious careers and stuff like that, if they're still having a good time, that's why
Hmm.
they're still there. I
Right.
think you leave anything once you're no longer having a good time.
Right.
Like Nina Simone said, you gotta learn to leave the table when love is no longer being served. So as
One
long
more
as they
time. One more time. One more time.
mm,
Say it again. You gotta learn to leave the table when
when
love
love
is
is
no
no longer,
longer being served.
that's it. That's what Nina Simone said. That's so, as long as they get in love, that's why they still there, right? So,
Love should have brought you
so
home.
outside, go ahead.
You home last night.
Mhm.
You should have been with me. Should have been right by my side, baby. Tony Braxton, my birthday twin. That's my birthday twin. Don't tell me not to sing when I feel like singing. Shit. Go on, talk to him, P.
Man.
You know
You
I don't
gotta
rap
get
no
it,
more during the show. I gotta let it out when it's there, P.
right, man. Hey, if you comfortable with it, you know what I'm saying? And why would I interrupt that? It's a beautiful song. But
Yeah.
anyway, what I was gonna say was is even outside of that, now that we got a little bit of that out, because there's probably some more still there, but now that we done got a little taste of it out, um,
You don't see
even
your
when you
face like I see your face. That's you was like, man, you go ahead, you gotta do it, man.
God, man. I'm telling y'all, man, he be shot out, man. Yo, so what I was gonna say is even when it comes to personal change, right, amongst, not everyday people like we ain't nothing, but I'm talking about, us,
Right,
right?
right.
It's like whenever you make a change, there's always going to be speculation. Change for the better, for the worse. You can relocate. You can not do something, and people anticipated that you would. Anytime that you don't do what people think you're going to do or should do based on their opinions, they speculate.
Right.
So the way that you get around those things, not that if you're really looking for a way to get around them, when it comes to speculation about you, you got two choices.
Mm-hmm.
You can either subscribe to what they're saying and what they're thinking, or you can keep doing what you need to do to make sure that you're putting yourself in the right positions and not subscribe to it. Now, me personally, if I'm not doing something to appear to be like this mysterious person, or all of a sudden I'm this person that is unreachable and all this stuff, if I'm not doing anything purposely to do that,
Mm-hmm.
it's all in your mind. It's
Right.
all in your mind. You can be in a relationship, man. You can live in a house with a person, man, and it's almost like you guys don't even know each other.
Right.
Like you're not even in the same home. It's possible. And if I don't talk to you, right? If because once again, even in that case, that's based on communication. If I don't sit down and I tell you what's going on in my mind and I'm just trying to kind of plow through that situation, you may be left to believe that it's something that's directed towards you, or maybe I got an issue with you when in all actuality it has nothing to do with you. You know? But, that's the world that we live in. So, I think that poor communication is part of what supports that in the household. But outside of the household, it's all about a situation of choice anyway. You ain't supposed to tell everybody everything that you're thinking about doing.
Right.
You ain't supposed to tell it. Some people got to let them see it or not see it. That's up to you as well.
But
But you can't do that.
I'm gonna tell you this:
What's that?
if you're having a party, you need to let people know, that you're having an event so people can attend. You know what I mean? Whether it's private, whether it's a big event. But if you need help planning it, I got a company for you that can help you out. Pay attention.
Listen, whether it's your first or your 50th birthday, that 25 years of service, if not more, retirement party, or the day that you and the love of your life share vows to become one, let Front and Center Events take care of all of your event planning needs. Sit back, put your feet up, and enjoy the show, where they truly keep you at the front and center of it all. Make sure to check out their Facebook and Instagram pages at FNC Events. Head on over today and get that party booked. Back to the show. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Front and center event. Front and center event.
Yes. So let me say this.
Mm-hmm.
You been watching BMF?
I caught the first one. I caught the first one. And after I watched it, my wife said, "Hey, baby, ain't that something that we watched together?" And I'm sitting up there like, "Baby, I don't really remember the last. If we did, I don't think. I thought I was watching it by myself, but she's saying that we." I said, "All right, babe, I'll hold up for you. I won't watch the second one till you watch the first one. Needless to say, I haven't watched the second one. That's all I'm gonna say. Now you can speculate that she didn't watch the first one, but I didn't say that. I just said I haven't watched the second one. That's all I'm saying.
That's when you find out she watched both of them already.
I can live with that. I seriously doubt it.
Yeah.
My wife watches about 4 different things, brother.
Yeah,
I
I'm like
promise
that
you.
though. I like that. I only
Got
watch
4
like
different
4
things.
different things. Yeah, that's all I watch.
Yeah, I got
about.
it. Let me ask you this trivia question, bro.
Right, go ahead.
Gotta ask you this one because it's attached to something, a documentary that I watched. There's one player in NBA history. Want to make sure I say it right. That played in the NBA, obviously in NBA history, that did not graduate high school. Who is it?
I don't know. I really don't know that. I thought you were gonna say some other shit. Like I have no clue. I know you're a dummy.
What?
I know you're a dummy.
Now, I'm gonna leave that right there, right? I'm gonna leave that right there, y'all. I'm gonna answer that question. But right now, I want to give an opportunity to y'all. If y'all want to chime in and put y'all answer at the bottom. But chew
Daryl
on that one.
Dawkins.
Chew on that one. But it's not Dale Dawkins. We'll come back to it. We'll circle back around. We'll give people opportunity to chime in if they want to leave their answer. All right. So I'll give you guys a hint, though. I'll give you one more hint. He played during the years between the years of 92 and 98. That's it. All right. Moving right along. Got to talk about it, man. Got to talk about it, then.
Yeah, I'm listening.
Take a deep breath like that. How we feeling about Usher with the orange hair, man?
Who?
Usher.
I didn't see Usher with
How we feeling about Usher with the Usher has orange hair.
Yeah, that shit don't make no sense.
Yeah, you don't have to call, girl.
It's okay. Situations will arise
Yeah.
ain't online, but we got to find it.
That
So,
part right there, I love that, man. I thought about it. Come on,
but
E.
we gotta be smart about it.
There we go. All right. See, you knew it and just didn't say it.
I was
You
being
know
an
what I'm
asshole.
saying? maybe the speculation is DJs know all songs, and I guess we just confirmed they don't. So but I feel I'm gonna say what I'm. Hey, this is my feeling. This is my feeling. I don't think he's going through anything or anything. I think one day the man got up and said, "To try on.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try it out, right?"
Mm-hmm.
I guarantee you, though, E. I guarantee you, somebody is gonna speculate that he's going through something, and that's why he chose to go with orange hair, man.
Tad bit spicy, P. I don't know about orange hair, man.
Oh, whoa.
You know what I mean? It's fireball head, like, you know what I mean? You know what I mean? It's a little
so,
spicy.
so, so we're gonna say that. I guess it's hey man, it's his prerogative. He ain't Bobby, he ain't Bobby or nothing. But
We know he ain't Bobby. Bobby wouldn't have orange hair.
no, 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 no. Shout out to
Bobby had a hook chin, but he wouldn't have that orange hair, man.
oh
You know what I mean?
wow. Hook chin. Shout out to
And I know y'all getting bored.
listen. Shout out to Trent High, man. Another close one.
Was they 14-0 now?
Rolling, rolling. I don't know
About
that. I don't
14-0?
know. I don't. I like you like that, right? When somebody asks you a question, you know the answer, and you come back with something different. You say they 14-0 now, and I say rolling. Well, you can't hold me. You can't hold me because if we come back, I didn't confirm it. You know what I'm saying?
Rolling.
Nah.
Yep.
Yeah,
Look at my eyes. Roll them. Remember Kev
rolling.
said that came
Yeah.
on.
Shout out to Freedom, man. I see you on Freeze. The
Yeah,
post.
34-30. I think this is B Hamilton High West. Clap it up for that. Clap it up for that. Trent
Yeah.
High, man. Listen, they all gonna graduate. That's what we like to see. You know what I
Absolutely.
mean? I
Absolutely.
forgot my boy name, young boy. I DJ'd a couple of the games at the Christmas tournament,
Yeah.
and it was one particular guard, junior guard. Can't think of his name right now. He was a transfer. He had to sit out for 12 games.
Right.
Came in, I think, 1 or 2 games ago.
Mm-hmm.
First game in, dropped 31.
Oh, okay. Yeah. There you go.
He dropped
Yeah,
31, man.
Yeah.
Clap
Yeah.
it up for that, man.
Wow. One of the moves with that. Now we can speculate.
Yeah.
That he was always super nasty and capable of that.
Mm-hmm.
If he could follow the 31 up with 3. And then
Nah, I don't know what he had, but
I'm not saying he did. I'm just saying. I mean, a person sit out for how many games? 12, you said?
he had to sit for 12, man. He came in game 13 and dropped
You can
31.
forget how to play basketball in 12 games, man. You come in, blow layups and everything. That's the only thing you blow, though, eh?
Yeah.
Calm down.
No, I ain't get excited. Man. I ain't get excited. Clap it up, Joe. Yeah.
All right. But congratulations once again to brothers, man. Keep on moving, man. Keep on pushing. I think the young ladies are they playing as well, right?
Mm-hmm.
Shout out to the young sisters as well, man. Shout out to the coaching staff. You know,
Pup, what up, Pup?
graduates right here.
Yeah, Pup
Shout
still
out to
head
the
coach.
brother Pup doing what you need to do, brother.
Smooth over there, assistant coach, and I see him over there a lot. You know what I mean?
Okay, brother. Smooth.
Yeah,
Keep doing your 1-2, man. Look, man, it's paying off, y'all.
Yeah.
It's paying off, man.
Yeah.
We appreciate you, brothers, man. Reinvesting back into the city where you came from, where we came from.
Mm-hmm.
It's always a good thing to give back, man. So shout out to those athletes, man. Keep on doing what you're doing. We loving it, man. Keep on making us proud.
Right.
And right off of that, I'm gonna spit into this, man. 21 Savage, eh?
21.
All right.
21.
I'm gonna need him to stay off of Clubhouse, man.
21. He's never
And
gonna
I
stay
know
on the
you-
clubhouse.
I know you was telling me.
I think he
About
part
him.
owner or some shit. I don't know. He got something to do
Yeah.
with it, man. I don't know.
Yeah, you got people who do things to themselves all the time. They're called self-inflicted wounds, and he may be part owner, but that's all he's part owner of is that Clubhouse. You all right?
Back
Yeah.
itching like a motherfucker. Damn.
Yeah. Dry skin. So he was on Clubhouse and got into an argument. From what I understand, I wasn't on the phone. I wasn't in there, but this is what I had read. that he had got into a little bit of an argument about who had what's the term he used? The biggest war chest. I guess that's some kind of terminology for people, who got the most, wins in war, in battles, I guess, in the streets. And they got into a debate about, between Atlanta and Chicago and who had the biggest war chest. Going on, he's yelling out different things. What I heard, everything going on right now, man, with this situation, with this Rico thing, man, with what's the brother's name, man? Excuse me.
Gunner,
Gunner.
he's out though.
Exactly. But everything going on with that situation,
Gunner and Thug, Young Thug.
Young Thug, we have to learn, y'all. We gotta be a little bit, and I know our emotions can sometimes get the best of us. As my brother says all the time, emotions are energy in motion. We gotta learn how to control our energy.
Slow it down.
Right? Now here it is. You know that everything dealing with this electronic world that we live in is being recorded.
Right.
We're wearing things as a badge of honor. Once again, this is speculation. I wasn't there when this situation allegedly took place.
Right.
But all I'm gonna say is we live in a world nowadays where allegations or speculation is enough to put you in the wrong conversations.
And put you in some crazy situations.
I like it. I see what
You know
you're
what I
doing
mean?
too. We're
Yeah.
not gonna do it. It was nasty for a minute though. Anybody who had it, if you want to take it and put a beat to that later, I know
Yeah.
what me and E just did.
Whoa,
You
but
know?
be patient because the speculation have you have your relations in a place of incarceration.
Ooh,
So I keep pacing.
okay.
You know what I mean? Because that blow they tasted.
Nah,
You know what I mean?
sir. Right there. That's what I was talking about. Is this Clubhouse? Now this is the Porch.
Yeah, numb mouth. Make them scream and shout. What's that all about?
Right.
Let
So
them
did we
out.
ever figure out who you think that person is, that player? I gave you guys enough little time.
Now I don't know, P. I really can't think. But I even tried to cheat Google over this bitch and it wasn't
Wow.
showing me.
Yeah.
It came up and said LeBron James and Kobe Bryant. I said that's a lie, bitch. That's a lie for real. They graduated high school.
And for those who didn't know, and I was also a part of those who didn't know until I watched the documentary. The answer to that question, which
Craig
is what I
Hodges.
was, was there's only one player in NBA history that did not graduate from high school. This player played between 92 and 98.
Did he ever win a championship?
There's no record of that. No,
Okay.
no record of that.
You didn't play
Here's
for the
the
Bulls
twist.
then,
Right.
or the Rockets.
Right. So here's the thing. You got something else you want to say? Fuck. So here's the thing, right? Played between 92 and 98.
Yeah, 6 years. Okay.
Here's the bad part.
Hanging
He
with Mr.
fell.
Cooper.
Come get him, y'all. Come get him. He fell just 7 games shy from being able to collect the NBA pension.
7 games?
Just 7 games, bruh.
Nah, bitch got to sub me in right now to play
Ready
the
for
7.
it?
Yeah, I'm ready for it.
Lloyd Daniels.
Lloyd, dang, who he playing for again?
Played for the Spurs.
First, yeah.
Yeah. Lloyd Daniels, the only player in NBA history that did not graduate high school, y'all. Not even high school. That's crazy. He was talking about how people was coming out of high school.
Yeah, that's what Uncle Melvin. Yep, you remind me of Uncle Melvin a little bit. You know what? Like, nah, they had that attitude. Like, don't come play, don't try to play me. I got you. But listen, bro, I think I remember this. I think that what was the name of the documentary you watched?
I want to say they call him Sweet Pea.
Uh,
Something Sweet Pea is in it. And it's a matter of fact, that documentary I was telling you about before, I don't know if you had a chance to watch it yet. The Shea Cotton one. It's called Man Child.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason why they was calling him obviously Man Child, and that's why I say the comparison to LeBron. When you saw LeBron, bro, when we saw him in high school when he came here to Jersey,
so
remember how much bigger he was. Remember how much bigger LeBron looked?
Yeah.
That's kind of the same situation with Shea Cotton. So check it out, man, child.
Well, let
But
me
yeah,
ask
this
you.
was somebody.
Let me ask you this question though,
What's up?
because he went to college. So what? He got a GED?
So he was supposed to go to. This is what they did. He was gonna go to UNLV.
Yeah.
Tarkenton wanted him. Tark wanted him.
Yeah. Tarkanian.
Yep. So what you into?
Yeah, you call him Tarkenton. His name Tarkanian, ain't it?
That's Tarkanian.
You see, yeah.
Tark wanted him. He had to go to this thing called. It was some kind of. It wasn't remedial, bruh. I don't want to call it that, but there's a. You gotta take classes.
Right.
It's not quite GED, but you gotta take classes, and I guess it gives you some form of a GED, kinda,
Right.
and it allowed him to be able to go to the school.
Mm-hmm.
But he didn't even get a chance to play for UNLV, as you've seen. Um, Without getting too deep into the documentary, you know, he had a substance abuse problem, and they did a raid one night, and they caught him in a crack house, so he wasn't able to go. This is that commercial.
Cast iron bed.
This is that commercial when we was kids with the glasses.
This is your
This is
brain
that
on
commercial.
drugs.
Nah, man.
Any question?
Nah, I know you. Yeah, good job, man. Good
What?
job. No, you saved it. You saved it. Yeah, because that was one of the moments where you stopped and that look. that was that commercial.
Got him. Got him. He gone now, yo. I was holding it for him. Now he can't stop laughing.
That was that commercial when we was kids, man.
With that faith? With that faith?
Yes. Yes. No. What I was getting ready to say to you is this, though, man. He wound up actually not being able to, obviously after that took place, and he got in trouble. He did wind up going to college. He did, but battled, man. He battled, man. He battled with that addiction, and ultimately, he wound up getting to the point where, even though he had made it to the NBA and stuff like that, it was just something that he was hard for him to overcome. But
Right.
he played 92 to 98 and fell just 7 games shy from being able to collect an NBA pension. Sad story. It's a sad story.
So ain't
And he
had
was nice,
nothing.
too.
Ain't had nothing to do with the crack house.
Well, that messed him up for UNLV.
Yeah. So
They couldn't and
playing for UNLV probably would have gave him another week of games, B.
UNLV would have gave him a better opportunity to, obviously, be in a better draft position. Like he was nice, man.
Yeah.
He was
Nah,
nice.
but you know who I was to? I said he might not. I said Uncle Melvin. Now Sean Elliott used to look like Uncle Melvin back in the day a little bit. Played for the Spurs too with Lloyd Daniels, I think. Didn't he? Remember Sean
Yeah.
Elliott?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because they had him, David Robinson. It was a couple people that had actually
And
spoke
Daniels,
about him playing.
Daniels was in and out of teams too.
Yeah, it was a couple, man.
His last
Sixers.
his last NBA team, he actually played tonight. In '99, he was on. Oh shit! Did you know? No bullshit. He played here
Yeah.
for the Trenton Shooting Stars.
Word.
You knew that? You remember that?
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
lying,
I
Peter.
didn't know when. I didn't remember the time. Like I couldn't give you the date.
Yeah,
Like, I'm not as
2000.
good as y'all. I'm not as good as y'all with the dates. Like how
Yeah.
money, like
Yeah, shout out to
But-
Goose. Goose would be like 96. This came out like he be psyched up like so.
yeah, nah. But that's what's going on. But, I mean, that was
Damn, that's a good.
a little
documentary.
mind blowing. Yeah, he's the only one, man. He's the only one ever. So
Let's let it only blow your mind. Don't let it blow nothing else, man.
No, that's it.
Mm-hmm.
So we got big games coming up this week.
Right.
Got big games coming up this week. You know, take a few people off E, but I need a couple predictions, man. You know,
Ooh,
what you see going on, man. Start with the AFC, man. You need to know the teams, or you already know 'em? You need the matchups.
Okay, no, I don't need the matchups because if I'm not mistaken, we got is Kansas City playing Jacksonville.
I believe it's Kansas City and Jacksonville. I'm gonna
Yeah,
double check.
Kansas City gonna beat them, or is it? And Buffalo plays Cincinnati, or is it the
Yep.
other way around?
Yep.
Okay,
Yeah.
so Buffalo over Cincinnati, Kansas City over Jacksonville. I see this AFC Championship being a repeat. You know what I mean? What it is. NFC taking the Eagles over the Giants, and Dallas is going home.
Okay.
That's what I see.
Okay. Okay. All right. Well, we're gonna find out.
Mhm.
I like what you're talking about. I agree. I think the AFC Championship is like you said. It's to me. I think it's gonna be Kansas City and Buffalo again. In
And that's going to be actually the best. That may actually be. I do see the Eagles in. Listen, I think the two championship games are going to be very, very, very like
they're gonna be
it,
good games. They're gonna be
yeah,
slugfest.
yeah, like entertaining. That's what I'm looking for.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I mean,
Yeah.
like you know, like even last night, I just wanted to beat Dallas, but I didn't see us going further than that. I pretty much seen that we beating Dallas and then getting fucking smoked by the 49ers like we did like a month ago, man. I ain't gonna even lie to you. I remember shout out to Tone Burke, man. TB. Listen, man, when we played when we played Tampa Bay, I mean in the 49ers, he just put a post up. He was like, man, this shit is embarrassing, man. That shit was funny. That shit was crazy, man. That
You
shit.
get to a certain point, man, where you know,
Like last
like,
night. You
like,
heard
yeah, I
what
didn't think y'all was gonna score.
Yeah.
I ain't even gonna front, bro.
You see what I told you see what I told DK?
Yeah.
The defense is always this bad, man. Shut the fuck up, Ken. You know what I mean?
Well,
Don't nobody
I'm
want to
gonna
hear
tell you,
this last game of they season, man.
when you said to me, when you said to us, you weren't just talking to me. When you said if if they don't overturn this call,
I'm turning this shit off. That's what you knew. That's what you
right
knew.
there, and then I seen you put the code in. I seen y'all put you put. So, for y'all who don't know, man, the code is simple, man. When me and EA feeling what's going on with the
We
Sports
put a
World,
Netflix gif up on
we put the Netflix gif up. Time to go to Netflix, man.
You know what I mean?
Which is right on up.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna be sitting here mad.
Let me tell you how it happened, though. Let me tell you how it happened. So we down 24-6, right? Now we down 20. We down 24-0. So we scored a touchdown. Julio Jones scores a touchdown. We go for two. We miss it. I'm like, all right, man. Let me go on upstairs in the living room, man, because you know that something about that 2-point conversion would have gave me a little bit of like, okay, now it's a 2-score joint. You know what I mean? We back at it. I went downstairs. Came upstairs. I was downstairs. I came upstairs, did something. Got my, put my shorts on, got in the bed, cut the TV on.
Yeah.
31-6. I said, get the fuck out of here, man. That's exactly what happened. AP, soon as I did that, right?
Yeah.
DK I looked at it. Hey, defense was this bad all season, bro. Hey, yo, shut the fuck. Come on, man. We look old last night, man. We look old.
First off, I didn't say nothing. I didn't say nothing in the thing until he threw that interception when he was trying to throw it away.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
And when he caught it, right, I said, why he do that? Like what, like what was that? But here's the crazy part. Cowboys won, but I bet the kicker is probably somewhere still like trying to get his whole life together, man.
Some motherfucker.
He
Missed
shanked 4
straight.
Right.
Yeah.
He said he had
You
missed
see,
3 all season.
you see what I said? You see what I said in the group text, though? I don't care what's going on, but this last
He said
game.
that's the highlight. This the highlight. This is his last game, regardless. So yeah, that's the highlight of the game. He said either way, this is it. Yeah, JJ gonna take care
This
of
is
him.
it, man. This is it.
He got
You
ready to get on the
see,
plane.
you see
He
when
was
they
letting
showed.
everybody come in, and then he got to the plane. They stopped him like this. He come on, whoa,
You see Jerry Jones' face.
he's gonna be
You,
coming through.
listen, the Jimmy Jones or Jerry Jones, right? Jerry Jones. you see his
I
face.
used to work with Jimmy Jones.
Yeah,
Shout out to Jim. What up, baby? Yeah.
balling. We fly high, Jim Jones. That's who you used to work with. I'm still trying to
No.
understand.
Yeah.
I know you talking about. Yeah, Steve brother.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So look, it's super funny because when they show Jerry Jones' face, Jerry was looking like the speculation you have is fired. Like, you know what I mean? Because that ain't gonna work against the 49ers, P. You better not miss 4.
He went on. Well, first off, yeah, you're not even gonna be in that position.
Nope.
I agree with you. Unfortunately, last night they did look old. Tom looked old. Tom looked old. He did, and I think that one might speculate once again that he don't have it anymore. I'm not gonna say that.
Nah, I ain't gonna say
I'm not gonna say that because I guarantee you, it's some teams with their guy right now. It's some
Right.
teams with their quarterback that they call their guy. If Tom Brady act like he was interested in coming,
Yeah. It's two
could be
teams.
could be a quarterback controversy.
The three teams that they know in a heartbeat that would actually, if he said he wanted to sign with them, they would sign him. And they all pretty much two one of them have a pretty decent quarterback. Of course, he never won a championship with them, but he's a solid quarterback. He ain't had the best season, and that's Las Vegas Raiders with David Carr, because Carr's not a bad quarterback.
How about Derek? All right. Okay. That's targeted. That's targeted.
He played like his name was Dave this year. That's why I was trying to shoot him some bail, bitch, because Derek Carr wouldn't have had a season like that.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, Smooth, what up, Smooth? You know what I mean?
What's happening with you, baby?
So
What's going on? Yo.
so Derek Carr is one. All right, the other one, the young boy. I mean, he's still balling right now. Purdy. You know what I mean? The 49ers is another team.
You calling him Mr. Irrelevant? That's crazy. But go ahead.
Yeah, but it's another team that is a little interested in Tom Brady, and who's very interested. Their quarterback started off playing the best of football of the season.
Miami.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah, man. I'ma say
They're another team. Those 3 teams are very interested in Tom Brady, and of course, number 4 is Tampa Bay still.
So I'm gonna say that there's teams that probably need him, then there's teams that he probably would never get anywhere near.
Right.
The Jets could use him.
Yeah.
The Texans could use him.
Yeah.
The Colts could use him.
Mm-hmm.
There's teams all over. That's why I say all of that. You know what I mean? Is he done? Stick a fork in him? I call out about 4-5 teams.
Nah, yeah.
That the guy that you got that you call the guy right now
Right.
would be out of the way if he showed any kind of interest in wanting to go there.
I don't think the Jets would take him only because they're really trying to build towards the future. Like, it's hate to say, but the Jets are always a team that's rebuilding. You get what I'm saying? You know, and they have solid. They be having solid quarterbacks, but don't keep him. Geno Smith. You know what I mean? It's a couple other ones I can name. What was my man that played with him? Then he played with the Eagles a little bit. Spanish dude.
Mark Sanchez.
You know what I mean?
But you know what it is too though. After a while though, bro, you lose so long that you don't care. You don't care. You'll take a short
you want to win now.
over
You want to win now.
Yeah, because honestly speaking, that later, like you said, for a team that's consistently rebuilding,
right?
That later's forever, man.
But that's the thing. That's what I think that Miami is so solid with it because the warm weather. He wants to stay in the warm weather. I know that much. You get what I'm saying? He wouldn't have to get a new house.
Yeah, plus, for the AARP, they prefer you to be someplace closer where
Right,
it's warm.
but he wouldn't have to get a new house. You see what I'm saying? He'd probably get him just a Miami condo. But what they silently saying, and they almost got in trouble for that, it's like Jordan on the Wizards. He'll go there and then become part owner later. No, seriously.
I agree.
That's what they
the
saying.
Jordan on the Wizards thing, though, if it was certain parts of life that people would erase, they would try to erase that.
I would erase him as a player, but I mean, like, as an owner,
I'm a speculation and say this, right, before I get into this or that.
Right.
I'm a speculator and say this. Never, ever have been in a position to be like one of these guys, and all the different, championships and the rings and all the wonderful things that they want. But I don't think that if I left, I would come back. Because I just don't see it. Like, I don't think that I'll ever love the game any less. Like, like with Joe Montana,
Right.
I think Joe knew.
Right.
People felt the way about when Barry Sanders left.
Right.
Barry knew. Like, there's certain people, it's just like.
I tell you this, though. With Tom, I don't consider him leaving and coming back because he didn't miss anything.
Well, I mean, not in his case, no.
But
Mike,
yeah.
We all got that homeboy, right? And there's certain things like if you want to take it to the club, when you in the club, you working most of the time. 90+% of the time.
Yeah.
You're working. Can you go to the club? You can go where you want to go. You go where you want to go.
Yeah.
What I'm saying is it does, you get to a certain point where it's like, wow, we still doing this. Well, why are you still doing that? Like, that's, I'm just saying, man, you got to know when you got to know. Maybe it's just my personal opinion. Maybe it's speculation on my part, but I don't think you can do everything forever.
I think out of those teams, the two you're narrowed down because the only two things he didn't do yet. Okay, I'll say Miami because of that owner flirt. You get what I'm saying? Part owner flirt. And San Francisco 49ers is his childhood team, man. He was mad that they didn't draft him all the way back then.
There comes a time when you're in the way.
Yeah. I believe he's in the way.
I
believe it's over.
He ain't got nobody that's going to tell him or can tell him that's probably going to stop him.
I'm not even going to say that he's in the way. I'm just saying it's nothing else for me to prove. That's how I would feel.
Well, when I say in the way, just for clarity on my part of that, I don't mean in the way of any particular person. I just think that he can do other things at this point that's going to be so much more beneficial, not only to himself, but to his family and others, right? I just think he's in the way of that. Like, at some point or another, you gotta kind of, like you talk about sometimes with stocks and different things and, or diversifying your portfolio or different things like that. And what you into, developing different streams of income after you done did what you did with one for so long. I think you get to a certain point with even those situations. You get to a certain point where you got to say, okay, what else can I do at this stage that is ageless?
I'm going to say this.
Right?
I believe this is his last season only because the man said at 40 he wanted to play until he was 45. He turned 45 this season. That's it. That nothing more, nothing less. I don't think he's coming back. I really don't, but I think he's going right into. That's why he signed that 10-year, $350 million contract to be a sports broadcaster with Fox. You know what I mean?
It's time for that.
Yeah, it started. He signed that earlier this season. It starts when he wants it to. You know what I mean?
That's true.
Good. So I just think he just wanted because he said he was playing to 45.
Mm-hmm.
That's what he wanted to do. Anything else is not really needed. Like, you don't need to play for none of those other teams that I just said. You don't need to say, okay, I want to be the oldest player ever because the oldest player ever was 48. You're the oldest player. Like, you don't like it. None of that matters. You know what I mean? But you ready to get into this or that?
Sure.
This is another episode of This or That. We're going to get right back. Let's go.
Yeah. Welcome to another episode of This and That, where I ask you a series of questions and eventually I get an answer. I'm not trying to be in your business, but we're going to get right into it. I'm not trying to be in your business. I'm not speculating either. Boxers or briefs?
Boxer briefs.
Watch that. Yo, I could have had two houses right. I'd have bet the house that he was
That's
going to
what
say
I
I'd have had two
I
houses.
wear boxer briefs. Yeah.
Right. That's what but I bet you was going to say it anyway.
It should have been in. This should have been the question.
Okay.
Yeah.
Huh?
It should have even been the question.
Yeah. Wallet or money clip?
That's crazy because you're thinking of being an asshole, but my wallet has a money clip in it.
No, ain't no problem. I don't think you're being nuts, brother. Pringles or Lay's, man?
Neither one.
Yeah. Okay. Bikini or one piece?
My wife can walk in there with anything she wanted, whether it's bikini, one piece, you know what I mean, boy shorts, you know what I mean, you know,
Harley Davidson?
on a mountain riding a Harley Davidson. I don't
Harley
give a damn.
Davidson or a Crockett or a crotch rocket?
I go. I'm older, man. I go with a Harley. Wild hogs. Woo, woo, woo. Which one, Smooth? Which
Ride
one?
hogs. Ride hogs and eat it too.
Wild hogs. Wild hogs.
Oh, okay. I thought you said ride hogs. Okay. Pork bacon or turkey bacon?
Pork.
Yeah.
Oink
Living the
oink
truth.
oink oink oink.
Living the truth, man.
Yeah.
Cookie dough or cookies from scratch, baby?
Cookies from scratch. You know, for people
Okay.
who do that. Yeah.
Okay.
You ever had a red velvet cookie?
No. Not that I think. I can't. When you getting ready to run to Walmart real quick, well, wherever. But I'm going to say grocery store. Better. Yeah. Flip flops or sneakers, man. Summertime.
I gotta put on sneaks. I always feel like if I gotta run or get in almost some bullshit, I can't run the same with them flops. I think my toe gonna buckle. You know what I mean? I don't got time for that, babe. I don't got time for that.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Or if you gotta fight, cause you imagine you fight, you gonna make it happen.
Not at this point in my life, man.
Yeah.
You know, I've been pulled the Wallow.
Yeah.
Brother. Come on, man.
Right.
You know what I mean? Blast from the past, man. Nintendo or Sega?
Nintendo 8-bit, Sega 16-bit. So that would be the regular Nintendo, and then I was a Sega Genesis.
So, what's your answer?
What bit are we going with?
Pumping iron or pumping gas?
Iron. Thought you said pumping something else.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know. Bowling or putt-putt? You know, little miniature golf, man.
Oh, I'm bowling. You know, I get my little swerve curve like it.
Okay. Skydiving or bungee jumping, man?
Nah, neither one. I'm at the beach, man.
I don't know what part of the world that these things would cohabitat, but if you ran into one of them in the woods, you got to choose one of them, man. A moose or a hedgehog?
What you mean I gotta choose one? What do
Which
choose
one you gonna
for-
run into? You gotta run. You gonna run it. You gotta run into one in the woods.
Oh, I'm going with Moose Man, man. I'm not trying to meet Sonic. Sonic want to fight, bitch. I can't even run. I ain't got time for that, man. I ain't trying to meet Sonic.
Disney World or Universal?
I ain't been to Disney in years, but I went to Universal like a year or two ago. Both expensive. I say Disney though. Magic Kingdom. Yeah.
Magical. Yeah, very much so.
Yeah.
Okay. Not a problem, brother. Fan or the air conditioner?
Summertime. AC. Wintertime, fan.
What's harder to take care of, dogs or babies?
Dogs. You know
Okay.
why? I'm gonna tell you why though. It's more work when it comes with babies. Don't get it wrong.
Mm-hmm.
Dogs develop faster, but their lifespan is going to probably end before yours. So when anything you take care of, man, you got to have an attachment to. You got to love it. So, if that dog lives 7 human years, you know, or 10 human years, and that's 70 in dog years. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
you
nah,
know,
nah.
like it's like anything in life. When people get sick or a loved one gets sick, whether it's an animal, it's a pet, or anything of that nature, you don't notice it. It starts to happen, and then when you start noticing little things like, damn, you can't go up the steps, or this and this and that, stuff like that, it makes it different. So, yeah, I say dogs, because the
Okay.
attachment.
When it comes to your grits, man, you're a sugar and butter person or a salt and pepper?
Sugar, butter, and cheese.
Sugar, butter, and cheese. Got you.
That's what I eat.
Japanese food
That's what I
or
eat a lot of.
Chinese? Oh, okay.
Japanese.
Okay.
Japanese, I think PF Chang's and hibachi places and all that is more Japanese.
Right.
And I like that. Chinese is, you got some spots, Budokans and all that type. I'm not saying the food ain't good, but I think more of a Japanese food than over Chinese food for me.
Okay. Sausage or glizzies?
I like pizza, man. I like pizza. That's what I eat. All of a sudden, it's a young boy called it saying sausage or glizzies.
Olive Garden and Red Lobster?
I'm gonna go with OG, man. Red Lobster ain't the same. They're not owned by the same people no more either. They used to be under the same family, the Darden Food Group back in the day.
Last one.
Mhm.
Vacation time.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to let you pick the time of the year and then I ask you the question. What time of the year?
Oh, I thought you was. I thought you was
Go.
going.
Go. Did y'all see?
I
Yo,
was
would y'all
going.
look at that? Out of here, yo.
Vacation time. Spring,
Mountains or beach?
beach.
All right.
I don't never really want to go to the mountains, man. It's cold all the
Nah.
time. Nah, I ain't really a big mountain. Beach, I say spring because it's more comfortable in the spring. Like Jamaica in April is beautiful. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But Jamaica in July, hot.
Well, hey, man. At this stage in our life, man, anytime you have an opportunity to go someplace and just enjoy
Oh, I'm
yourself,
going. Oh, I'm
you
going.
gotta
I'm
go.
just telling
And
you.
wherever that is,
Yeah.
it's hey, man.
Bro, I'll put
It's
it to
all
you
a
like this.
mindset.
You let me pick the time. You had let me pick the time. I went to Jamaica in July, right? Ocho Rios. Nice resort, chilling. Went outside. I was there for a wedding, a destination joint, right? Not a DJ, nothing, just a guest. Sat outside the next day for brunch. Had to go back to him. I had the first migraine I ever had in my life, bro. And it was from the temperature. And I know it was a migraine because my head was like, doom, 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 doom. And it was all heat, bro. Heat. It was just from the heat. I had that sweat. I had sweat drip down the middle of my forehead down to my nose and just drop off like, you know what I mean?
I hear you.
July, Jamaica, man. So, yeah, man. That's spring. Give me spring in the beach.
Brother. Okay, take us out of that one.
That was another episode of This or That. You know what I mean? Let's go ahead and get back. Shout out to everybody that's tuned in to the Porch Podcast. So this has been episode 108. We appreciate y'all for tuning in with us. I'm sorry for the delay tonight, man. Duty had called. DJ E was the culprit. I was the problem. You know what I mean? But thank y'all for tuning in with us, man. We appreciate y'all each and every Tuesday. If you watch us live here on Facebook, do remember you can catch us on all your podcast and streaming sites. And when I say podcast, that's your audio sites like your Spotify, your Apple Podcast, your Amazon Music, your Radio Public, Stitcher, iHeartRadio, um, Overcast, Audible.
Yep.
You know what I
Yep.
mean?
Yep.
I think I covered them all right there. And let them know where they can see us at, P.
You can catch us on Thursday, every Thursday at 7 p.m. on YouTube at the Porch, DA Porch.
Mm-hmm.
That's the handle. You guys make sure when you check us out, man, please hit that notification bell so you guys know when all the content is dropping. Like he said, we appreciate you guys taking time out of your schedule, to be with us.
Right.
We look forward to seeing y'all and just keep on hanging in there with us and rocking out. We're gonna keep trying to make this thing grow, y'all.
Yeah.
We're gonna try to figure out, I got the tech over there, the technician over there trying to figure out how we can start possibly getting some of y'all calls in. So I don't know when that's gonna happen, how that's gonna happen, if that's gonna happen, but it's something that we would like to happen. So, keep paying attention, keep locking in. Look forward to seeing y'all next week. This has been episode 108, man. Speculation. And I'm gonna speculate. I'm gonna see y'all next week.
All right now.
All right, y'all. Y'all be good, man. Stay safe. All right.
All right, y'all.
Peace.
Peace.